Good morning. This is John with your 7am news briefing on GNB Now, where we bring you the latest updates on global affairs, politics, and breaking news. Before we dive into today's top stories, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@GNBNow, for real-time updates and in-depth analysis. Now, let's get to the news. Trade tensions escalate between US, Canada, and Mexico. Trade tensions are rising as Canada and Mexico retaliate against President Trump's latest tariff hike. Trump imposed a 25% tariff on most imports from these two neighboring nations, prompting concerns about economic fallout. Vice President J.D. Vance defended the move, saying, "They have already been taking advantage of America for decades. The retaliation is Donald Trump saying no more." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau responded sharply, noting that Canada contributes less than 1% to U.S. fentanyl trafficking and illegal crossings. Trudeau announced a 25% tariff on $155 billion worth of U.S. goods in response. Meanwhile, China is also pushing back, filing a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization, WTO, in reaction to the tariffs. Secretary of State Marco Rubio visits Panama amid canal tensions. In a significant diplomatic move, Secretary of State Marco Rubio arrived in Panama on Sunday as the U.S. increases pressure over Chinese influence on the Panama Canal. During his visit, Rubio reaffirmed U.S. support for Panama, stating, "You're the first thing they know about America and how we treat them everywhere we go. We hear what a positive relationship we have." With U.S. officials concerned about China's growing influence in Latin America, the visit signals Washington's efforts to maintain strategic control over key international waterways. This is John with GNB Now. If you're enjoying our coverage, don't forget to follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay up to date with breaking news, live reports, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Just search for GNB Now and join our community today. Netanyahu to meet Trump to discuss Hamas and Iran. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is in Washington today, set to meet with President Trump on major security concerns. Key topics on the agenda include the ongoing conflict with Hamas, the release of hostages, countering Iran's regional influence. Netanyahu stressed the importance of this meeting, saying, "We will deal with important issues: victory over Hamas, the release of all hostages, and handling Iran's terror network." Expect discussions on a potential ceasefire, though Israel's long-term goal of eliminating Hamas remains uncertain. A hostage release in Gaza marks progress in ceasefire talks. Over the weekend, Hamas released 3 Israeli hostages in exchange for nearly 200 Palestinian prisoners as part of a ceasefire negotiation. Dr. Hagar Mizrahi of Israel's health ministry confirmed their safe return, stating, "The returnees are undergoing medical evaluation and have been reunited with family. This is a significant moment for all of us." Among the freed hostages was American-Israeli Keith Sakel, whose niece, Tal Wax, expressed relief at his release. Meanwhile, the Rafah crossing has reopened, allowing humanitarian aid to enter Gaza amid ongoing ceasefire discussions. Philadelphia plane crash. Investigation continues. Authorities are investigating the tragic Learjet crash in Philadelphia, which claimed 7 lives, including 6 on board and 1 on the ground. Philadelphia Mayor Terrell Parker urged prayers for the victims, stating, "Please keep them and their loved ones in your thoughts. Our city stands with every victim of this tragedy." The air ambulance, bound for Mexico, crashed shortly after takeoff from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. The NTSB is investigating the cause of the accident. Washington, D.C. aircraft collision. Recovery update? Authorities in Washington, D.C. have recovered 55 of the 67 victims from last week's mid-air collision between a commercial jet and a U.S. Army helicopter. Fire and EMS Chief John Donnelly confirmed new findings, stating, "Additional remains have been recovered and taken to the medical examiner's office." This collision marks the deadliest U.S. air disaster since 2001, prompting thorough safety investigations by the FAA and NTSB. That wraps up today's top headlines. Stay informed by subscribing to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@GNBnow, where we provide in-depth reports and live updates. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. This is John, signing off. Stay safe, stay informed, and have a great day.